You're too old for this. Grow up. Only kids play dress up. Hey guys, it's Sean the Fit Cosplayer here, and in this video we're talking about my 5 top fears. You might be wondering, why are we doing this? And there's 2 big reasons. One, because fear loves to thrive in the dark. Whether it's myself or you or you or you, yeah, you, I see you in the back. Fear just grows when it's kept silent. So by speaking it out loud, you're taking away its power and you're opening yourself up to support. The only way to get support, to get assistance in something, is by letting someone know that you need it. So by opening up about fear and your insecurities, then that's how you get the support in the first place. And the second thing is because if I'm going to grow this channel, if I'm going to put myself into the world and try to make a change in any capacity, then I get to face my own fears. And hey, if you're here on the channel, if you're watching this video, then you're a real one. Let's jump into this. So the first fear, I am a Christian. First and foremost, that's the number one thing you need to know about me. I gave my life to Christ when I was a child. I believe in the Holy Trinity, God the Father, God the Son, Jesus Christ, God the Holy Spirit, 3 in 1. That is how I see the world. That's my worldview. If you don't agree with it, that's okay. I still love you. But the reason that I'm afraid with that is because I'm on the internet. I get to set myself to a higher standard. I get to be in integrity all the time. And I promise you that I am never going to tell you one thing in one video and do something in another. I'm not going to live in a way that's going to counteract anything that I believe. And if I do, I'm going to own up to it, of course. Because you guys deserve that, you know? Yeah, and God deserves it. So, and secondly, I'm a cosplayer. You already know this. That's the name of the channel. But for whatever reason, if you don't know, cosplaying just means dressing up a costume, right? It doesn't have to be going to a convention. It doesn't have to be for anything, really. You can just do it. But essentially, it just means playing in the costume, cosplay, right? So this part of me, right, this childlike, imaginative, fun part of me, like, is always inspired, but this scary, unsure part of me, and this insecure part of me, is always telling me, you're too old for this, grow up, only kids play dress up. And yeah, my fear is that the thing that I'm doing, the thing that I have a passion for, is going to be looked down upon, and people will misunderstand what I'm trying to do. But these are the voices that I tell myself every day. That, you know, the voices in my head tell me that this is going to happen. And I don't agree with that, which is why I'm making this video. Number 3, I'm a huge weeb. Okay, for those of you that don't know what a weeb, I'm going to put a video up here from Rachel and June. That just means, weeb is short for weeaboo. It is just a word you use for someone who likes Japanese culture, really. But anyway, I love Japanese things. I love the culture. I don't just like anime. I've been to Japan. I love the language, right? I've spoken Japanese to Japanese people. I know a little bit. Your boy knows a little bit. Been studying for a while. And, you know, I actually really like teaching other people how to speak Japanese. It's like a huge passion of mine. You know, you can see all the things there that I tell myself, right? Oh, I'm not Japanese. Why am I trying to be Asian? Why can't I just be like all the other black people? These are the things that I'm telling myself. And I know that they're lies. I know it's not true. Everyone is different. There's no... Culture is not defined by, right, the way you act. And anyone of any race can do whatever they want and still love their culture. Whatever. That's just me. Next, being a fitness instructor, a fitness enthusiast, being a personal trainer, teaching you about fitness on this channel, you're going to find fitness videos. A lot of times I look in the mirror and I tell myself that I'm too fat, right? And I've struggled with this for a long time ago. But, you know, If you want to hear my story, let me know in the comments, and I'll make a video about it if you guys are interested. I've struggled with being overweight for a long time. It became my identity, and all I was just the fat guy. And it took years, dieting, binging, overeating. I was addicted to fat burners at a point. All those voices in my head that try to stop me from fulfilling my potential. Everyone's got it. You could call it resistance. You can call it the enemy. You could call it just my inner darkness, right? Everyone deals with things like this. So I know I'm not alone. And if anything I've said is similar to what you're feeling, then let me know below. I want to create a culture of just support and bring attention to this. That it's totally okay if you are a happy person that feels sad sometimes. Like, that's 100% fine. You don't have to be happy all the time. That's a dumb idea. And it's impossible to do. The fact that I have muscles, and I don't mean that in any sort of weird, like, way, like I'm better, or any prideful or weird way, like nerds don't have muscles. But the fact that, like, I tell myself that because I have muscles, right, and, you know, strength, the fact that I can do certain things, or, you know, like a back handspring, that one I am proud of. I like my back handspring. I think I'm pretty good at those. Anyway, the point is, the fact that I can, like, do things with my body, and I'm fairly active, like, there's a part of me that's like, oh, well, because you can do these things, you're not nerdy enough. Like, as if, and once again, these are all the stereotypes and lies that I've cemented in my brain that I'm comparing myself to. Like, if I'm a real nerd, then I should be really thin or really overweight. There's no in between. If I was a real nerd, then I wouldn't have muscles. If I was a real nerd, you know, I wouldn't be able to, like, have the flexibility I have to want to do things like American Ninja Warrior and all sorts of stuff. Like, I love acrobatics. I love flipping. I love, you know, I love doing things like playing capoeira and martial arts, boxing. And so, yeah, I tell myself, because I'm good at these things, that I'm not nerdy enough. As if nerds have to be bad at those things, but good at other things, like playing card games and having weight fluctuations. And these are all lies that I'm telling myself. And so, you know, of course, there's times I think I'm not good enough to have this channel, to be even telling people what to do with their bodies, right? Like, I've even told myself, how dare you post this video, because, like, who are you to tell other people what to do with their bodies, right? The imposter syndrome. But then I realized, who am I not to? Yeah, I'm pretty freaking awesome, and I'm amazing at what I do. I fully believe in myself. And I gotta tell you guys, when I'm posting videos, when I make videos and create, and I'm just putting it out there on the internet, this is all for free, you didn't pay for this, I really feel like I'm fulfilling my purpose. I'm so passionate about what I do and supporting other people and creating health and fitness as their, like, daily life, not this chore that they have to do. And especially my people, right? My nerdy, Japanese, anime loving cosplayers, gamers, nerds, my people. You guys are my people. I resonate with you guys. When I create content for you, then that's how I'm living in my purpose. I truly feel that the more content I create, the more I'm living in my purpose, and that this is what I'm here on this earth to give this back to the world, right? To give service, to give, right? And it's not, of course, I'm not saying God made me to tell other people how to work out, but what I'm saying is I'm living in my purpose by being my full self and creating that for the world. If someone doesn't know how to do a push-up and I make a video, this is the proper form for a push-up. Like, I just supported someone. I just showed them how to do a move properly, and now that they have confidence in their form, that they're going to do more push-ups. Like, that's just an example. And I do have a video about that. But the point I'm trying to make here is, So if you're out there, first of all, if you're still watching this, like, hey, I already know that you're a super fan and you're committed. So, like, we going to the top, and I love you, I really do. And yeah, if you ever feel any of those things, that you're not good enough, that you're too fat or too ugly, too skinny, that you don't have too much muscle, not enough, that you're not nerdy enough or you're too nerdy, like, none of those things, those are all lies that you're telling yourself. And your identity isn't in what your face looks like, what your body looks like. You are so much more than that. The inside of you, your soul, that's how you identify. Everything else is just a meat suit, right? It gets in the way and it makes you think things that aren't true. And that's my why. I'm here to create a culture of fitness and health amongst nerds and cosplayers and gamers and weebs, and let them know that there's so much more than their physical body. That's such a huge struggle for us, that our bodies dictate how we live our life and who we get to be. And you're so much more than that. I'm more than that. You're more than that. Your mom's more than that. Your dad's more than that. Your brother, sister, cousin, you're all more than that. So that's what I'm going to do on this channel. Thank you so much for watching. And please leave a comment below. I really want to know, what's something you're afraid of? What's something that you just hold in tightly that you don't want to let go of? Because I guarantee you, by voicing your fear, you're taking its power away from you. You want to take one step closer to living in your purpose, to feeling passionate? Tell people about your fear. It doesn't have to be everyone. You don't have to make a video like this. Tell one person. Tell someone that you trust. Tell someone close to you. And if you don't have anyone close to you that you trust, tell me. I'm also a coach. I'm an accountability high performance coach. So if that's something that you're interested in, let me know as well. Every day I wake up and I'm supporting other people into conquering their fears, grabbing hold of that joy that they get to create every day, and using that to accomplish their goals. If that's something you're interested in, send me a message. Thanks for watching, guys. Your results show up when you do. I'll see you in the next video.